So Xander Zayas that came out and responded to some things people were saying about him fighting Jaron Ennis, and could that be a possibility of actually happening? And he was saying that me and Jaron Ennis have some kind of mutual connection because Andy Cruz, his manager, is my manager. So if they need to get a fight done together, Jaron Ennis' team works with Andy Cruz, and my manager works with Ennis' team. So he feels like if it's something that needs to get done, they know how to find me. They know how to get in contact with me. So with that being said, Jaron Ennis versus Xander Zayas is a very good fight. To be honest with you, Xander Zayas is approaching that age where a lot of guys like Haney and Tank and Shakur and a lot of guys starting to step up and fight a lot of certain champions. Jaron Ennis fighting him right now at this stage would be a huge step up, but Xander Zayas is a huge talent in boxing. Overall, one of the top prospects in the whole sport. Every country, America, any country, Mexico, Japan, he's a top prospect champion who's now became a champion, but he's moving that fast, bro. He's went from prospect to champion that fast. But this guy's really the real deal right now. And for Jaron Ennis to get in the ring with him, that would be a good fight, man, to be honest with you. And I feel like Zayas and Jaron Ennis are two guys who want to fight. They will fight each other or anybody else who's in the division. And with Xander Zayas now getting that belt he just received, he'll be fighting Jorge Garcia, who just defeated not Caleb Plant, but he just defended Charles Conwell recently. And it's gonna be a huge fight for Zayas. You can say it's a step up fight because as he's moving on, his competition is getting better and better. And this is for the WBO super welterweight title, and it's a vacant title. So Zayas is not considered a champion yet, but at the same time, he will be fighting for this belt. And we got to see what's going on in that division, man. But Jaron Ennis has a lot of things that he can do, so he's not going to be in a rush. But it's a fight for a belt. 22 years old, Xander Zayas for a belt. That's a fight you definitely should be taking. Because Xander Zayas at 22 should not be any kind of threat to Jaron Ennis to where he should be worried about anything as far as something he hasn't seen, the power. Only thing I would be worried about when it comes to Xander Zayas is actually him not having experience and being in a position where you don't really know what to expect. Like, we don't know what Xander Zayas is doing if he loses 3 rounds in a row or if he gets knocked down. So it's a lot of unknowns that could be dangerous. I think that was the same kind of situation that happened with Andrew Ruiz and Joshua. I know that was a late replacement, but things like that happen. So anything can happen in a fight with them. That's the reason why I'm interested in seeing this fight. It would actually show me more about Xander Zayas, and he'll be the guy with the belt. So it would give Jaron Ennis a lot of motivation to actually come over there and have that fight. Now, if Xander Zayas didn't have the belt or he wasn't fighting for the belt, it wouldn't be a lot of motivation to have Jaron Ennis go out of his way and go past Virgil Ortiz to fight Xander Zayas. But Xander Zayas has a belt, or he's gonna have a belt. He's in a position to get a belt, and except if we don't see a huge upset, I mean, he's going to be the champion. So if it's not going to be a huge upset happening very soon, he's most likely going to be the champion. So I would say Jaron Ennis, I would definitely go that route. Not because he's the weakest link or nothing like that. I don't feel like he's a weak link at all. He's fighting the same way everybody else is, the same kind of competition. And he's lining them up and not waiting around. And went to go see about Fundora in no time. The man was immediately there to see Fundora. So I think this is going to be a good fight for Zayas if he's able to get it with Jaron Ennis. Just a style matchup and everything else. But he definitely told him, man, you know, well, he didn't tell him directly, but he put the message out there. They know how to find me as far as setting up a fight. Me and Andy Cruz got the same kind of team that works behind the scenes. That's all I got. Like and subscribe.